really sure what's going on. But I see. There is a red hue in the distance. It's actually a lot lighter than. However, what I've done is I've reduced the gamma. I'm using my filter that I like to use. So I'll turn this off. So you can see there is a red hue. This is without the white balance. I'll put the white balance on. You can still see a kind of pinky red hue. And I can see it with my naked eyes as well. So oh wow, okay. Yep. That's without any filters. I've just I've done nothing. Just put the on to manual, put the exposure time of the gain up to max. So, interesting. Had a few interesting visions recently. I'm trying to make out what those features are. But I'll be really honest and say that they're coming in very quickly. Can you see that? It's like a pink ringing cloud. But then you've got these, you can see them. These huge spider-like wings. That doesn't look particularly friendly. Jump. So this is with the concert filter onto maximum. That is at minimum. That is without. But I'm using the concert filter to pick up on movements of light. So what I want is it on And now all these illuminated areas are areas of light which are moving. And you'll note that by using this filter, it begins to highlight very specific areas, very specific shapes. Whether or not this is all in my imagination, or just something local to my reality. I cannot say. I can say is I'm a little bit bemused, slightly confused, and well, I don't know what to do with this. People want to say blue beam. What if blue beam was an idea that was created to discredit people like myself who are claiming to see these objects? It doesn't quite make sense that there would be an even distribution of light around here in such a specific way. Turn off. As you can see, those colours are not artificial. Turn it back on. Higher. Guess we've been waiting for you. But you can see, right, it could potentially be a form of blue beam. It's very obvious to me that whatever is up there is using holographic technology as a way not only to mask or disguise themselves, but also to create decoys and or to present alternative images which would throw you off the scent. Now, oh wow, I mean look at that. Look at that. So note the way these things are floating. Bring that down a little bit. I've seen some of these shapes before. In fact, I think many things that I've seen. What's that? What is that? Hello. You see me, I see you. Can you see that? Dragons? Dragon? Dragon? Look at that. This is one big eye you have there. Okay. Wow, what am I actually looking at here? I have no idea what I'm looking at. My glasses. What are they doing? What's going on? What are these things? Did you guys see that? Are you guys watching this? Am I the only ones? What's happened, guys? Please, what's going on? Kind of looking at it, but I can't quite work it out. Really sure what's I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what I'm looking at. Something there, but just having to. Well, that's some very, very interesting stuff going on. I'm not really sure what to make of it because it's fucking huge. So yeah, it's really fucking huge.
and all of these things are going on. Yeah. If you like to watch all this stuff, continue. I don't know what to say or think anymore, really. I will say one thing though, that that is the colour at the moment, minus the white balance. Some interesting light coming out off of these things, and that's why I'm using the this filter. Its primary function or effect is this kind of glow or trace. Now, I'm not entirely sure. If you were to look back a little bit, you may see some interesting looking images and footage. I've actually done a highlight and published it publicly, so it can just go straight on, just in case. Don't know why I did. I just wanted to make sure. But somehow, for some reason tonight, everything I've been seeing seems to be a lot fucking easier. Now, bear in mind that these are different areas. What should happen with this filter is it captures the light, it creates a trace effect, okay? So you can tell, you can get an idea of how this thing works just by looking at it. This is without, this is with. So you notice it's actually enhancing the image and showing us stuff that we wouldn't normally see. Now, I think this is an incredibly interesting image right now. Hey Willie, I got somewhat distracted and oh wow, I'm kind of in awe a little bit. And it's moving so fast, you know. What is that? Is it a ship? Is it an asteroid? Is it it looks actually looking at the footage 10 seconds ago. It looks like it might be a projection that's masking something else, as is usually the case, I am finding. So yeah, blue beam is working, but I don't think it's what you think it is. Like you can even see there's that dark area there. That's the I think that is the thing that's generating that hologram. I've been seeing some very, very interesting stuff. White balance. So, do it without. Even with the white balance, there's a sharp yellow tint to it. Christ. Take it on to normal. Even with normal, there's a yellow tint to it. So I'm pretty sure whatever this is, it's could be the event. Let me look at it. I take the white balance off and it turns into this pinky red thing. So pinky purpley red thing. I don't know, Willie. I honestly don't know. Hang on. Yeah, I think that tiny little dot there, the one that's constant, I think that's a star. It's the only one that seems to be coming through. If the light fades or fluctuates, it means it's moving, or it's going on and off. You can tell. Look at these. Can you look at that? They don't look like clouds. They look like rock formations. Am I right? There you go. Anyway, whether or not there are, I will say one thing: they are one of the most regular things I see in the night sky. And if anybody kind of wonders why there might be issues with the moon or the sun, it's probably because they've got a fake sun and moon holographic thing going on, designed to give the impression that everything's okay, but actually they're there to cover up the fact that these things above us would actually eclipse the two. So they've got these artificial things in closer proximity, so that all of this other stuff, which is further out, will just pass by unnoticed, and then everyone sees clouds, but a lot of them aren't. They're well, whatever you'd like them to be. Whatever you'd like. Oh yeah. Then there's the Jupiter-esque clouds, the big red spot thing too. That's another one that occurs on a regular basis. Well, that's a separate thing from these, because those to me look like rock strata. You know, they look like giant rocky kind of surfaces. But anyway. I don't normally pay attention to chat. So. I was just doing a quick one. I was going to go on for hours and hours, but maybe I'm kind of intrigued because I've seen a lot of strange stuff in a very short period of time, which to me indicates that something interesting is going on. I need the little boy's room.
excited for it. I actually shouldn't mind sending a copy. Excuse me? What is that? That doesn't look... Then it could just be a figment of our imagination. Not too bad for 12 years, eh, Willie? Yesterday there were thunderstorms, very little lightning, if any. But out of cigarettes. I have my own tobacco, so it's okay. Oh, my camera's suddenly gone out of focus. I wonder why. You know that whole thing on Star Trek where you could see them cloaking and how the space warps as it's moving along, and that's what gives it away? I think that's real, you know. And I think it's based on, hang on. There's got to be, the thing about science fiction is that it's usually based on some kind of theoretical science. Theoretical at most. The majority of it is based on standard stuff. So there's got to be something on how was cloaking device effect determined. How did they determine? Here we go. Theories of cloaking device. Star Trek, why in the universe does use of the cloaking device? There is a wobbling effect of light as they activate. Now I know that, right. Let's have a quick look at this. That sounds cool. I'd imagine it's just the viewers know. This is never directly tackled by canon material, but there are enough in-universe descriptions of cloaking technologies that we can make an educated guess. Toyota patent. Huh.
cloaking device for cars. Oh my god. I always thought the sun appears bigger near the horizon. No, we haven't. I think some of those facts might be incorrect. Anyway, oh, there are still things moving around. Okay. No, that was the funny, weird thing as well, because if we go to about around 23 minutes in, maybe 22 minutes in, actually. Oh, hang on. Where am I? Oh shit. Doesn't have it all. Okay, so I went back from now to minus 20. So basically this huge fucking eye just suddenly appeared out of nowhere around around minus 20, 26, no, minus 25 minutes. Oh no, I wasn't referring to that, Willie. I was reading something. I was reading a post on Facebook. That's all. I thought the sun appeared bigger at the horizon. Isn't that why the moon appears bigger at the equator? Because, I don't know, that's a bit different actually. So I'm looking, if you go back to minus 25 and look at the huge fucking eye that just appears out of nowhere. It's just really weird, and I actually did do a recording. Maybe I can. Maybe it's available. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. There we go. First 12 minutes. Forward it. It's almost like, because wasn't that closer earlier? Why is it so red? It's odd how. So where did it come from? It was going that way. Hang on, it was going that way. Hang on, it was coming closer. Coming closer, coming closer, coming closer. So what happened there? I turned it down a bit, didn't I? Okay. Don't think that's made a blind bit of fucking difference. Okay. In that case. Getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it just cooled down and stopped. Maybe it moved past. Maybe Maybe it was a local orb of energy. Could have been. Part of me wonders if it was the engine to a ship or something. But then I'm looking at this object here and I'm thinking, what's that all about? You know? Sometimes I wonder if time gets reset every time this thing gets close. Time resets to the point just before or something. I remember like Jay telling me something about a time war. I was kind of wondering if the time war has anything to do with the ascension process, or I mean, look at that there. I mean, a very definitive kind of shape there, right? It's almost like, oh shit, we've just walked into Lee's shop, we better... Oh shit, what's that? Oh, that was a bit much. Now, don't know about you, my friends, but it's a very odd looking clouds there. I do say so myself. Oops. Set it up to maximum. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Interesting, it's almost as if it's got darker all of a sudden. Can you see that? This red thing coming from behind the tree? And those things that are falling, those flashing lights heading down there, you see how they seem to be heading towards that particular area. As if they were being, I don't know, fired there perhaps? Just an idea. And maybe that red thing was actually an explosion. And maybe some of these things might be wreckage or something being destroyed nearby. I don't know. Whatever it is, it looks pretty fucking massive. Look at that. It's careful with the sounds as well. Unbelievably odd. Can you see the shape of those clouds? Just risen the this is why filters rock. It's an interesting topography on this so-called cloud hay. So-called cloud, and if you look in the background in the dark areas, let's have a look here. It's almost as if all the lights have been turned down, and that doesn't. Maybe it does. It's night time, I guess, but. It is night. Oh yes, so nighttime. Oh come on, what's going on here? Look. Now, if I didn't know rightly, judging by some of the shading and the light, I'd say that was a sorcerer of some kind. You're not Norway. You're not American. So I reduce that, and you get these very other definitive shapes happening. So by reducing it, I now see that I was actually capturing a lot of the illumination of the objects. They seem to be, well, they seem to be moving around a lot. What the hell? Pay attention to the... As the light went past the tree, it was almost as if he... It's just a moving leaf, I know. Bloody flat earth is good. You'd have you. Hey, I keep an open mind. You know me. It must be the asteroids flying over the flat Earth dome. The asteroids are not that flat, though. I mean, look at that. Can you look at the texture on that? Look at the way it's moving. And what's with that illumination there? What's that? Can you see that? Why is there a little square there? What the fuck? Did you see that square? That's not natural. Look at that. Look at those objects. What are they? Is that a portal? Crawling? Crawling portal? Well, I saw squares and things. I saw, yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff going on there. Right? Squares and things? Almost like it was wreckage. I mean, did you see those other explosions and stuff? Those other things? Over there? What is going on up there? Thing is, right, we see stuff like this, and all we can do is speculate. Don't be a square. There's no squares on flat Earth. Squares are banned. All shapes are banned, except for A4. That's paper. Look at that. That object seems to have a light emitting behind it, and it seems to be moving at quite a speed. Can you see that? Let's turn that off. There you go. Look, it's still there. You can still see it. Go there. So now the light emitted off it is leaving a trace, a trail. All thanks to that. And now, if you use that same principle, you'll begin. What is all of that stuff? I'm not sure, man. Hang on. It doesn't make sense why we would see that light. It looks like debris. What's that over there? Just opening that up. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Why would that be there? What is that? What is that? I mean, what is that? What is that even? I mean, that's not an effect on the camera. It's not like... It's almost like... What do you guys think? No. That's people out on the street. Can you see this as well? How this illumination over here? It's almost as if something massive has just exploded. Or something's happening. What are those lights about? Hang on a minute. Right, they're clouds. Or are they? I don't understand what that line's all about. The thing is, all of those squarish objects just seem really... I mean, that's why I thought maybe initially, like this thing here. What is all that? What's all this? I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at anymore. What do you think they are? Okay, so I'm gonna, it's almost like, well, speculations, guys. I mean, I wasn't really expecting an invasion of squares. Oh my god. Are those? Hang on a minute. How close are they? Can you see that? What are they? Very obvious. It's insane. And you've got all this stuff down here. Part of me wants to but like, what the hell? Are there giant I don't even know. This is what I mean. You never know what you're looking at. Hey. Hey, Mike. Let's see you. No, I'm not really sure what all these objects are, though. Huh. But I think I get a sense that wow, I don't know what those things were. It's interesting though, because now the clouds are making shapes again. And I don't know about you, does it me or does that skull look really happy? I don't know. Or maybe it's just another asteroid, who knows? Maybe we're in the middle of the asteroid belt. The lady who did that channeling earlier said something about Earth not being in the place it was before, or it having it. I don't know. Can't even. Huh. Yeah, you're right. I don't even know what I'm looking at anyway. Half. It's all just wonder and delight. It's interesting though. It's interesting. I'm just going to check the white balance. It's still really strong yellowy colour to them. So take that off and they go pink. That surprised me why I'm seeing pinkish clouds. When I look at my naked eye, there are. Hang on, I'm going to try again. So it's kind of like I just don't want to see the giant eye thing again. Okay, so yeah, with my naked eye, there's like a pinky reddish hue. I agree. I like the fact that it's all pink. Something was going on there. Oh, something was going on. Yeah, I just don't like it when people try to tell me their opinion of my reality. Like, please don't. I'll tell you about my reality, but I'm not interested in your opinion. not if it's going to be, I don't know, dismissive. If that makes sense. You'll get it in a bit then. Maybe. These things only started happening once the sun went. Once it got dark. Almost like they were waiting for it to get dark. I can see all kinds of alternatives. Look, it's the crocodile one. I remember seeing crocodile one. Now, why has that cloud come over suddenly? Weren't they moving in a different direction just now? Wave. What's that? Can you see the dark lines? That's just mad. I don't even know what that is. But that noise is certainly not the car. It's almost like they're coming in for a close look. Oh, she's a sweetheart, isn't she? She reminds me of somebody I used to know. You ever see one star? Hey guys. Oh, hey. Can you see that too? Almost like... Come on. What is it? It's like a shadow or a silhouette. light. It's not really a light, is it? Take that down. Calmly think. What are you trying to tell me? That you're massive. And what is that? What is that anyway? I'm trying to work that out. What is that? What is that? So then I have to look at the shadow. Look at the very defined shapes. Then I have to think again. That might not be what it is that is there. That may be a projection. Like down here. Right in the middle, in the lower half, between the two peaks of the trees in the trough area. Just there. It's like a different different colour, different kind of light. And you've got these very obvious different shapes here, but it's almost like they're too cartoonish. It's almost like it's a cartoon, it can't be real, but I'm starting to wonder if actually cartoons are actually closer to the grotesque reality of what's really there. We have no idea. What is that? And if you look at that selection of cloud there are straight lines and stuff in there as well. So then you have to start thinking, well, hang on a minute then, is that a simulation? Is that just a holographic projection then? Are these so-called asteroids a holographic projection? Okay, take care, mate. Or is it the fact that actually these aren't asteroids? Maybe these are rocky bodies which have been terraformed or had some kind of very deliberate markings made on them. Or maybe we're just really fucking tiny. You never Who's that? Looks like somebody running. I just hope that people enjoy their reality. There's a strong possibility I could be manifesting this. Although, I'll be honest and say that it doesn't feel like it's me so much. Although I'm very conscious of oneness, I'm also conscious of what is me and what doesn't feel like me. So what are we seeing here? Are these giant bugs or insects or animals? These giant asteroids? That's it. What could it be? What could it all be? Just be our lives flashing before our eyes. I need to go to bed. I need to have something to eat and go to bed. I hope your reality is a good one. Sure. Closer. It's moving closer. Okay. Hello. Are you my friend? No. Okay. Friend or foe? Friend. Or if you're not a friend, you can make friends. All these strange shapes, all these things, all these potential realities. Oh shit. Go away. Good night, guys. See you around soon. Bye, guys. Wish me luck. somewhat, but just wish me luck.